All right, market recap from today. Let's go through this quick. We got Ddog, Mrvl, TXN, and Oxy. Large cap analyst upgrades is also one of the favorites, a catalyst. So we got one. We need only one winner a day. And so let's go through this quick. As always, I've been drawing the charts, the details, potential condition. And we got the SPY, since it's trading within range, more on the bullish side, in case for call options and in case for put entry. So let's go through the details quick. Let's do the first one here. Mrvl. Okay. 2 minute time frame. Yeah, so this is not always as easy. It really depends on the SPY right now because it's a dramatic overall market move is happening right now, major bottom forming. So this took a little while at the open today. So this is how it is. Welcome to trading. This will not be so easy and straightforward. Some days or some weeks are really hard, where you have to take any profit. Right now, it's like take any green and stop trading. When earnings season begins, SPY probably going more into the direction towards the upside, probably at the moment, but can always change. And then you can hold longer till target. For now, it's just taking any profit. Anyways, I draw here Mrvl, large cap analyst upgrade. It didn't break pre-market resistance for a long time, so I did not trade today. There was just nothing interesting for me. But you see that it still worked. Some people really trade all day or a couple hours longer than me. So since I do this so many years, I only trade the first 15, 20 minutes. It works or it doesn't. But if you have more time dedicated to this, and you can always take advantage of these alerts still later in the day. Just like here, we got here the clear break above it, then it's forming. So this was really squeezing here. Then it took more than 60 minutes. And we had it burst towards target, not to target, but in this market, you have to sell anyways before the target because it's too risky to hold the target at the moment. So you see it still worked later the day, break of pre-market resistance, holding above it. And we got a couple candles higher here. So that's enough to make a profit and then stop trading. So let's go to the next one. Ddog. Yeah, there was nothing. You see, far away from resistance. It was really, so when it goes straight down here and breaking all these levels, all these support, that's a weak sign. Yeah, you may go in here for a bounce, but then if you're a risk taker, you can try this, but I don't do this because I don't know if this goes straight lower or where the bottom is. So this was impossible to trade for me. I stayed away from it. It went too low, too fast. If it would hold here for a couple of minutes, it would look different. I would give it a try maybe, but going so low, that's in general, it's a weak sign for the overall direction for the day. And that's why it was no trade. Let's go to the next one. Yeah. Again, we broke this resistance that I was identifying in the pre-market. 212.50, holding above it. We broke it, holding above it, retest, and then burst higher to target. So this was picture perfect within 30 minutes. You see? 30 minutes to target. Wait at the open, breaking below. Okay, weakness. Okay, that's strong again, going higher. Breaking above it, holding above it. That's the best case scenario to enter. And then we got to move higher here. Nice. Let's go through the next one quick. What else is Oxy? Yeah, I didn't like Oxy because it's just oil. So it's just general world market news. It's really wild. So it's not interesting for me. It needs to form something more stable here for me to be interested. If it would hold here for a couple of minutes or something to break higher, but this was not interesting for me to trade. And so I stayed away from it. SPY. Yeah. Well, that went above target, huh? So it was not clean. So this has happened sometimes. So this was a little unclean. So I draw these levels. I should have drawn a different level. I should have put it a little higher here. You see, this was the actual resistance here. So I put it here. And so yeah, you can get stopped out here 2 times or enter on the 3rd attempt if you have time for this. But we went much higher than to target, above target. So later in the day, it was more clear. Power was building up to the upside with the burst much higher above target. So that was a great winner, SPY. And yeah, a couple of winners today. Some no trades. Sometimes you just have to stop out. Sometimes it just doesn't work. So keeping losses small is a major key. Winners will come, but managing your risk and your losses, this is the key that will define your overall profit over the month. And that's it for today. We'll see what's happening tomorrow.